My phone says it's 10 a.m. Let's go. Come on. My phone says it's time. There we go. Yeah, of course. Release dates, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I missed General Direct. Yeah, the last one was all the way back in February. It's been so long since we've had a General Direct. First batch of headlines. Alright, here we go. Start with Zelda? No.
It takes two to tango. Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds.
I might be interested in playing this at some point, except I never have anyone that would actually want to play with me. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th. Yeah, see, I would never have anyone that would want to play it with me, so I don't think I'll be picking this up. I'd be interested, but...
This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas.
Okay, that looks like fun.
Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
That looks like fun. I might pick that up.
A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner.
All right,
what lost secrets will the island reveal?
I think I've seen this before.
Launches
I
on
guess
the
not.
Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
All right, that looks just like Zelda, so I think I would want to play it.
Intel has arrived. More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
Okay.
Pilot Wings 64. Mario Party.
Mario Party wasn't already on that?
Mario Party 2.
Or Mario Party 2 wasn't already on that?
Mario Party 3.
I would have imagined those games would have been launch games, or at least one of them.
Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium 2. 1080 snowboarding. Excite Bike 64. These games will gradually be added in the future. You can play a selection of Nintendo 64
I would have expected Mario Party, or at least one of them, to be there from launch. I'm surprised it wasn't.
Online Plus expansion pack
I mean,
membership.
I don't have the expansion pack, so I didn't know that.
Game we should mention.
GoldenEye. Huh. Wow, I'm surprised they were able to get the rights for that. Oh, and online play. Alright, alright.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games? Live your best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG. Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That looks like fun.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources.
Oh, that's clever. I like
Eventually,
that.
you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will
So
attack.
you have
keep
to
them at
develop
bay.
industry on the planets
Factorio
to
launches on
build a
Nintendo
rocket
Switch,
ship.
October 28th.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto.
Oh, is this about the Mario movie?
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Hello, Shigeru
I
Miyamoto.
have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. That's
And
gonna be
Super
fun.
Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin.
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series.
Are they adding Pikmin to Nintendo World?
This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location.
Why
By
are
walking
you...
outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Why are
All
you
need
talking
to do
about
is
this?
take it with you on your daily walks or outings.
Yeah, we get
You
that.
can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa. Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Oh.
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective,
Ooh.
and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence.
Oh, this looks like fun.
When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives. Rain Code,
Okay.
launching first on the Nintendo Switch system, spring 2023.
That looks like fun. I will definitely be picking that
Enter
up.
the village.
Hey, Kirby. Wait, is this a new 2D Kirby?
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
One day, a spaceship
I
crash
love this
lands
game on
planet
Wii.
Popstar. To help Magalore return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure.
I absolutely love this game on the
In
Wii.
addition to sword, whip,
What's with the weird
and other
outlines
familiar
around all the
copy
characters,
abilities,
though?
The new Mecha Copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch
Give
'em up
Kirby it.
close.
Give Kirby another gun.
It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
All right. I am
Plus,
absolutely
everyone
getting
can play
this.
as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Okay. Yeah, I am 100% getting
There's
that.
also a collection of sub-games to play.
Of course, it's a Kirby game.
This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers. And returning ones like Samurai Kirby.
Hey, I love Samurai Kirby.
All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Oh my gosh. I am
An
totally
adventure
getting
of
this.
Deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch
Yep.
system February
All right.
24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today.
I am fine
on
with that.
Nintendo
I
eShop.
love Return to Dreamland. It's such a fun
As
game.
part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released.
30th anniversary?
We
Wow.
hope you're looking forward to this game.
Really? 30th?
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
No Zelda?
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Oh, please be...
Please take a look.
Please be Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Oh, this is new. This has got to be Breath of the Wild. This has got to be Breath of the Wild. Those are moblins and... It's Breath of the Wild! This is, Wait, that's all... These look like Zonai carvings. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, what? What? Wait, he was climbing in the rain. Oh, that's cool. The Legend of Zelda? What's the name? What's the name? Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Oh. Alright, so definitely a much Zonai influence, which we were hoping for. That's good. Alright, May 12th. I can wait till May 12th. Alright, so I'm gonna have to take a look back at that, because really, there was not a whole lot that actually appealed to me, which I'm surprised about. So let's see. So we started off with Fire Emblems, which, okay, I've never played any of the Fire Emblems games. I don't really know anything about the series. So I mean, it's nice for those people who like it. Maybe at some point I'll give the series a try, but not a great start to the Direct for me, since I don't know anything about it. Let's see. So, It Takes Two. Now, this, I would like to play this game, but I'm gonna have a hard time getting someone to play it with me, just because, you know, nobody generally wants to play games with me. Maybe I'll get it and see if I can convince someone in my family to play. Just because I've been wanting to play it. It looks interesting. Let's see, what was this? Let's see, SpongeBob, don't care about. Don't like rhythm games. What is this? Oh, so this, what was this called? I don't remember what that was called. It was some Ubisoft game. No, not Tunic. We'll get to Tunic in a minute.
Frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
So I don't know if that game is already from something else. Like, I don't know if it was on another console beforehand, but that looks like a lot of fun. You know, any sort of party game like that is usually fun. So I think I'll be picking that up just because, you know, like, our family, we love playing Mario Party together. It's so much fun. But we could use some new party type games. So I'll pick that up, and that looks like it'll be fun. Now, the bigger thing for me is Tunic. So I think here, I'm gonna have to check. I think Tunic was on another console. Yeah, so it was on other consoles already. So I will say I'm extremely surprised that Nintendo's actually bringing this to Switch, or allowing it to be put on Switch, just because it's very similar to The Legend of Zelda. And you know Nintendo's a little weird. I'm sure you know it. But I have to say, this looks like fun, and I will absolutely be picking this up because I love Zelda and anything like it. So this, you know, it's almost a 2D Zelda, which I think I would enjoy, since Nintendo doesn't seem interested in giving us a new 2D Zelda. Might as well get it from Tunic.
Alright, let's see. Again, there wasn't actually a whole... So, there was like 4 or 5 games that had to do with farming sims. Like, why? Why were there so many farming... Yes, I know most of them, the focus isn't on the farming aspect. But still, there were like 4 or 5 games they talked about that had some sort of farming sim aspect, which I do not get it. Why is that so important to them? Oh, so then there's announcing Splatfest, which I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've never played Splatoon, and I don't have any intention of it. I don't get what the appeal is. It does not look like fun. Moving on, Octopath Traveler. So I have been meaning to play Octopath Traveler 1. I've never played it, but it's something I probably will be getting around to at some point. So I have started actually streaming on Twitch. I don't have an actual schedule, so maybe at some point I'll stream Octopath Traveler on Twitch, and then I'll get around to playing the second one after that. I know a lot of people love this game, love the first game, so great. I'm happy for anyone who likes it. And again, I do want to play them, so don't hold it against me that I haven't played them yet. Alright, so there's another one of those farming sims. Let's see. Rhythm game. So this annoyed me. So, I am not a fan of free updates to games after they come out that add content. Like, updates that do bug fixes and stuff, fine. But content updates, I'm not a fan of. DLC, also not a huge fan of. And this game is a perfect example of why. Now, yes, I know there's a lot of Final Fantasy games that they draw the music from, but it looks like, what they were talking about, it looks like more than half the content in the game is going to be paid DLC, which is ridiculous. I wish video game companies would completely finish their game before releasing it. That's all I have to say. Let's see, Mario and Rabbids. I know nothing about it. I've not paid attention to anything about the Mario and Rabbids games. I don't even know what a Rabbid is. But, alright, whatever. Oh, so the N64 games. So I don't actually have NSO or, by extension, the expansion pass. Where is the list of games? But, so, first of all, I'm surprised Pilot Wings wasn't already there. But, that's fine. But I could have sworn at least one of the first 3 Mario parties were already on the N64 expansion. But, alright, whatever. I think they might have said there was online multiplayer for Mario Party, but then adding GoldenEye and having online multiplayer for that's a good thing. So now, that I've never played GoldenEye, but I've know enough about it to know that adding the online multiplayer for that is huge, because I know people loved the multiplayer in that game, so happy about that. So, here, another confusing aspect of this was, what was with this big section on Pikmin Bloom? They spent more time on Pikmin Bloom than on the sequel to Breath of the Wild. But, like, why? I mean, I'm assuming the reason they spent so much time on it is nobody's playing it? Like, does anybody actually play Pikmin Bloom? I'd never hear anybody talk about it. So I guess that's why they spent so much time on it. Pikmin 4, yeah, when they announced this, I think even from here I heard Arlo's head pop. So, that'll be funny to watch his reaction. And then, yeah, really there's only a couple other things that really appeal to me. Oh, here we go. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I absolutely love Return to Dreamland. It is probably my second favorite Kirby game after Forgotten Lands. Return to Dreamland is probably my second favorite Kirby game. So I am so excited for this. I am absolutely picking this up, immediately. So I think they said it's coming out in February. So excited for this. This is one of my favorite games on the Wii. So that was a nice announcement right there. And then yeah, here we go. I gotta watch this again. The trailer for Tears of the Kingdom. I gotta watch this again here. So obviously there is a heavy Zonai focus, which we were hoping for, especially based on stuff that was in the first trailer for the game, however many years ago that was. That's interesting. So is that Link rushing into the Malice, or is that Link being taken over by the Malice? Interesting, interesting. I want to know what that thing is. See, they did not give a whole lot away about this game here. So this looks like that reversing time thing we saw in the previous trailer. Oh no, that's not rain, that's just sparkles. It looked like he was climbing in the rain, which I thought was exciting. Ooh. That's interesting. What's that symbol on the ground there? Sorry about being a nerd, but this game right here is all I've been waiting for. So, yeah. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. It's a weird name. I'm assuming that's referring to the Kingdom of Hyrule trying to heal after Link got rid of Ganon. I am so excited. This is the game that I have been waiting for. This right here is the biggest thing Nintendo could have done. Now, so now I will have to complain a little bit, however. So now, yes, it's nice. So we got the name. We got a release date. I think it was May 12th is the release date for this. Come on. Where's the date? Yeah, May 12th, 2023. So we don't have to wait that much longer, but still, like, it's so far away. But as nice as it was that we finally got a name and release date for the new Zelda, I was really hoping that we would get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. Or even just one of them. Because the fact that they didn't announce those games here means that they're probably not coming, at least not anytime soon on the Switch. And I will say, it's a little disappointing because now Nintendo's going to be breaking their streak of releasing a Zelda game every year. Unless they could, like, maybe tomorrow morning they'll announce on their Twitter or something, just like, oh, by the way, these games are coming. They've done that before. I could see them doing that. Maybe they'll do something like they did with Origami King, where it's just, we all wake up one morning and it's like, oh, new game, great. But I'm still disappointed. Like, I was really, really counting on those games being here. Because, I don't have a Wii U. And Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are both some of my favorite games ever. Or at least, the GameCube versions. I never played the Wii version of Twilight Princess, but, the GameCube versions of both those games, I absolutely love them. I'm still hopeful. I'm still hoping that Nintendo's going to release them at some point this year, but it's looking less and less likely. As more directs go by without any mention of the games, not even like a little tease. There's been just nothing. But yeah, so despite the disappointment of no Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, at least not yet, it was an alright direct. There were a few things in there that I definitely want. Obviously, Tears of the Kingdom, I am so excited for. Return to Dreamland, really excited for. And there were a few other things here or there. Oh, what was that? There was that detective one. The towards the end, there was that detective one where it was like the rainy city. That looks like fun. I'm probably going to get that. But there wasn't really a whole lot. Like, why was Just Dance there? That's not really direct worthy material. Nobody, at least I don't think anybody really, really cares about Just Dance. Also, is that game still coming out on the Wii? Because I know for a while they were actually still releasing Just Dance on the Wii. I'm assuming they're not anymore. So there's that, and then there was... Oh yeah, and then what was with all the games that had farming sim aspects? Like, yes, I know most of those, that's not the point of the game. I understand that. But still, like, they opened each of those with the farming aspect. Why? But yeah, overall, not the best Direct, but I'm pretty happy, especially since we got a release date for I'm going to keep calling it Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom. So, if you enjoyed the Direct, please, leave in the comments your thoughts about it, what you're looking forward to most, and if there's anything that you were hoping to see that you didn't. But, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and until next time, so long.